What is really good, everybody? Today is a fantastic day. The Pokemon Direct came out, and it came out with a lot of news. Let's start off with the minor news for me, obviously, is that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is getting a new game. Its 15th anniversary coming out, and that they're getting a new game, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. It looks pretty cool, but I'm not into Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. For everybody who is, kudos to you. I know you guys are excited, shout out to y'all. But now let's get into the real big news. Pokemon DLC is confirmed for Pokemon Sword and Shield. And then one is coming out in June and the other's coming out this fall, meaning that there is no new game coming out. There's no remakes. There's not going to be harder sharper sword and harder shield or whatever you want to call it. No Pokemon guns. Sorry, Manuel, no Pokemon gun, dude. But there's none of that. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are what the DLCs are called. 200 Pokemon are coming back that were obviously taken out. That was all a PR stunt. I know that brings up the Pokedex total to 200, 600 or something. I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, that's not a lot." That's a lot. Take it because that's what you're getting. There's probably going to be more DLC down the line. This not only includes Pokemon coming back, but this also probably going to bring in some new Galarian Pokemon and some new legendary Pokemon. Let's talk about the first DLC, which is, what did I say it was? Dude, I'm still excited, dude. I'll remember by the next time. The Isle of Armor. So you go to Isle of Armor to train your Pokemon at this dojo. Beautiful area. They have marshes, waters, rivers, like beaches, canyons. It looks like a very seaside type like training montage area. You go to this dojo and you meet Mustard, who is like the trainer. He's the one who trained Leon, who is our champion. Oops, sorry about the noise. He trained Leon, who's our champion. He used to be champion himself. And you get to meet all sorts of new Pokemon there. Each DLC has a wild area, which looks beautiful as better. It looks even more better than the wild area we have now, which is pretty amazing to say. But as you're training with Mustard, he'll entrust you with a new Pokemon, a legendary Pokemon called Kubfu, which is like a little bear Kung Fu Panda looking guy, but he's not a panda. So you use him, and as you're training with him in Mustard, you get able to evolve him into, bro? I don't even know what his evolution's name was, bro. It's like a weird looking name, but he looks badass, bro. He's like a I don't know how to explain it, bro. He's it's like black and white, and he has two types for each style he has. So the first style, which I can't remember off the top of my head because I forgot, I was just so excited to see it. But the first style is dark and fighting in dark, which makes him, I guess because it's heavy strikes and whatnot, makes him more dark. I forgot. I'm so sorry if I forgot how to explain it. But his first typing is fighting in dark. His second typing is rapid. This is the one I remember the most because it's like Poliwhirl. Rapid punches. It becomes fighting water, and he gets two each he has an exclusive G Max in each game. So Sword and Shield, he has two different G Maxes, Gigantamax forms. I mean, obviously he looks so fresh, dude. He looks amazing. And then on top of that, you get to get new Pokemon. They showed some off in the montage. There is Garchomp, Lycanroc, Nidoran, Dedenne. Everyone who's Dedenne fans, that's only a couple. Talonflame, Slowpoke gets a new Galarian form. He has a yellow spot on his forehead and a yellow tail. In the trailer, it looks like he was using acid spray, so I don't know if that means anything. I don't even know if he gets acid spray in any of the other games, but that's a poison move, so I don't know. And depending on what game you get to choose which form. I think in Sword he's Slowbro, and in Shield he is Slowking, and he gets in their Galarian forms as well. They showed off like the bottom parts of them. Obviously, the faces are covered because they're going to announce it later at some other time. But I don't think that's going to be the only Galarian form there is. There's probably a lot more. Bro, please. Bro, I hope one of the 200 Pokemon are Lickitung. Please! Sorry. But yeah, that's so exciting. There's new stuff too. There's new hairstyles. There's new outfits. There's new customization. You can upgrade your bike. You can do all this other cool stuff. There's more customization in the DLC as well. The DLC is only $30, which is not that bad. You could pre-download it right now, and you can get customization stuff for your Sword and Shield right now today. Um, But yeah, that's basically the first DLC one. It's pretty. It looks really great and polished. Like they've been working on this forever. I'm pretty sure they were working on it as soon as the game released. I mean, like, or even they had like probably had a second team. Yeah, they had a complete second team because there's a whole new guy there. I forgot his name, but shout out to you, big dog. You did a great job on this. He was a new as a new director. I bet he did a great job on this. So sorry about that. But yeah, so let's go on to the next one, which is the Tundra one. So this legendary Pokemon, I forgot his name as well. I'm so sorry with this information. I just seen it and it looks so cool because it's kind of funny looking as well because he has this head of the deer, right? He has a head of a deer and he has like the antlers covering like whatever, and then like he has like these orbs like if you know Overwatch, he has like these Discord orbs around his neck, like sort of like when you meditate, like the Avatar. You know how they have the orbs around his neck, like it's like a chain or a necklace or something. Anyways, it has the Triforce symbol on there, so you know. Legend of Zelda fans, you know, shout out to you. But it's so funny because he has this big head, big deer head, and he has these tiny little stick legs, which is pretty funny. But he looks cool. He's psychic and grass, or grass and psychic, whichever one. I think that's the first ever we had a grass psychic. Why do they have all the cool stuff as legendaries? Why can't we have regular Pokemon like that? But yeah, basically the gist of this DLC is that you're hired to go exploring in this new tundra, which is a new wild area. And you know, in this tundra, you get to find out there's two new Regis. There's a electric Reggie and a dragon Reggie. And the dragon Reggie looks fresh because it looks like he has Charizard's skull on the side of his arm, like it's all black. And that's the only reason why I think he's dragon is because it looks like he has a dragon skull on the side of his head, on the side of his arm, like his shoulder piece. It looks pretty cool. That means all the other Regis are coming back. Obviously, they have their own little new temples, which is cool. Which I wonder why they always bring like new Regis. It's like I guess the Regis are built like lores for different regions. So I guess that's like a easy thing to do for create new Regis for different regions that that haven't been announced yet. So that's pretty. I mean, I'm not hating on it. It's pretty cool, but I'm just surprised that that's the one they go to. Now, let's get into what this DLC 2 brings. So there's a new co-op feature, which they have a wild area there as well. But there is also this new way you can go with your. They said you can go with your friends, so I don't know if you're walking with your friends in there. They showed them walking with their friends in there. I don't think it's part of the wild area, but it says it's a co-op thing. So they didn't say raid battling was a co-op thing, which I don't think they did. I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically, you can go in these underground caverns in this Tundra DLC, and you can find these untapped dens, and they have all the legendary Pokemon in there. So they're chilling underground in this uncharted area, and the Mewtwo, the Tapus, the X and Y legendaries, the sorting, the oh my god, all the legendaries, bro. The Ultra Beasts, the Mewtwo, the Birds, the Regis, the Genies, the Lake Guardians. Everyone's coming back. Excuse me. Everyone's coming back. Like it's just like competitive is gonna be back to its crazy toxic ways. Obviously, I know I was excited for them to not be a part of it, but they are, and there's nothing we can do about it now. But it looks it's so exciting. But that's not the only thing it brings. So apparently, deep in these caverns that no one's ever seen before, because they hired us to go explore it, there are new. I don't want to say Galarian forms, or I don't want to say evolutions, but there are new forms of the legendary birds Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. Zapdos becomes like a this dark yellow ostrich. It doesn't fly no more; it just runs. So that means hopefully means it's faster. Moltres turns black and red, and he looks more aggressive than he ever did. He just looks like he's ready to fight. And then Articuno gets joins Persona and gets the mask from Joker, and he's just he looks more bougie. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but he looks more. I don't know how to explain it, but there are. I don't know if they're new forms. They didn't say what typings they are. Obviously, we could just make speculations. They all look like they have some type of dark type essence to them because they have like rather black or dark tones or just the way they look. But it looks super exciting, so I wonder if that means other legendaries are gonna get other forms. Like what other Pokemon can get it? I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if they announced the birds themselves. Like, I don't know if these are just the new birds that replace them. So that means a new competitive wing. Hopefully, they make like Moltres and Articuno a little bit more competitive, because in the other competitive they weren't as competitive as Zapdos, because Zapdos was OU and defensive. But this one looks like it's gonna be hella fast because it showed it running like a freaking ostrich, bro. It looks fresh. But yeah, that's exciting. This new co-op feature looks great, and each one has their own little wild area. Well, not little, but they have their own big wild area that's unique to their own DLC as well. Like, they're not gonna look the same. It just, bro, it looks so fresh. Like I can't explain how beautiful it looks unless you watch the trailer. Speaking of the trailer, let's talk about the new Gigantamax forms. Let's start off with let's start off with the legendary. So Rillaboom, bro, I can't remember the rabbit's name. I want to keep saying one of these Centiskorch, but I don't know his name. Cinderace, holy crap! Cinderace, Inteleon, and Rillaboom get new Gigantamax forms. Rillaboom looks fresh. He upgraded from the one drum to the whole set. He's about to play Rock Band on his free time. His hair is expanded over all his drum sets. Cinderace, he's standing on top of a fire spirit bomb, and his ears are longer. That's basically it. And then Inteleon. See, Pokemon is being bold today. They're announcing DLC, which Pokemon has never had. They're announcing all the Pokemon Home that's coming out in February. And now they give Inteleon a gun. He's holding a sniper. He's standing on top of this geyser-looking podium, and he's aiming down, and he has a freaking sniper. Bro, I never seen Pokemon ever do something like that where they have a gun. They made Inteleon shoot the gun like a water pistol, but that's about it, and I thought that's as far as we'll go. So, but he has like a full-on sniper, bro. That's freaking crazy. So I'm guessing that's Pokemon Gun. Sorry, Manuel, to burst your bubble, but there's no Pokemon Gun coming out. Sorry, dude. But yeah, so that's their move. They didn't say when. Obviously, it's gonna be when the DLC comes out. Actually, I don't know. They didn't say that. They didn't say that those were gonna be out on DLC. I have to go back and watch the trailer myself. I only seen it once in this video because I have to go to work in 2 hours. But yeah, so they announced that, and now Pokemon that are coming back from starters are Blastoise and Venusaur. Obviously, they were coming back because it's so weird that they'll just pick Charizard and not do anything else with the other ones. So, if you remember Mega Blastoise, he had that one big cannon on his back. Well, this time, he has Bowser's ship. You remember Mario when you're on Bowser's ship or something, or on the Koopling ship, and they have like all those cannons on the side of it, and more. That's basically what Blastoise is. He's standing upright. He looks bulkier, and his shell has turned into like a mega fortress of cannons, and it looks so cool. Better design than his mega was. And Venusaur, poor Venusaur, there's not much you can do with that, man, unless you stood him up. You know what? That's what they should have did. They should have put Blastoise on all fours, and they should have made Venusaur stand up. But they didn't do that this time. Venusaur is on all fours like usual. His flower is covering half of its body now, where you can barely see you can barely see its body and face, but you can barely see a little bit of it. And then on top of that, you have more flowers on the back of him, but he still looks badass as always. And I can't wait for this, bro. This is like the first time. It's exciting for everything because this is the first time we ever had DLC. The first time we're having all these Pokemon back again. Well, that's dumb to say. All these Pokemon that are probably going to be back here. There's probably going to be new Galarian forms. There's so much stuff about this that's so hype. But they also said that for today, starting today, you'll get an update. You have 2 new rivals that you're going to meet in this update, basing on what version of the game you have. You get to get Galarian Slowpoke right now after the DLC after the update comes out. You won't be able to evolve it though. I think they didn't say that. They said that you'll get the item when the DLC comes out, so you just get Slowpoke, I guess. That's another Pokemon to the Pokedex. But they also said that starting today, I guess Colossal raids, Gigantamax raids, and Lapras Gigantamax raids are going to be more easy to find. If you pre-order the DLC today, you get in-game items like outfits and whatnot. But yeah, that's coming out June 2020 is the first one, and fall 2020. No other game. No remake, no nothing this year. Obviously, thank goodness. We get to enjoy this game with this DLC to its full potential. Pokemon Home's coming out February 20th. They said that they did give you the release date, but they said there's more news going to be sprinkled out between its release, so I can't wait to see that. And yeah, oh, the coolest thing they said, really quick before I end the video, is that if you don't get the DLC, there's an update that's going to come out that you'll still be able to trade the Pokemon, or you get the Pokemon for Pokemon Home still, no matter what, if you don't have the DLC. So that's pretty good. They're thinking about the people who can't afford the DLC, or kids who can't afford the DLC. If you're, like, say, for surprise trading, and you'll still get a Garchomp in your game that doesn't have the DLC. So that's pretty cool, Pokemon on your part, thinking about everybody. But that's about it. Go watch the trailer. Go watch the announcement. It's amazing. This is Ted. This is an amazing day. My day is made. Hopefully nothing else happens. Knock on wood that nothing happens at work. But day is made. Can't wait for this DLC. Pokemon Home should have came out today. But this is Ted, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.